What's poppin' everyone, Cammy from CammyCoven.com back with another episode of Pokemon Leaf Green Walkthrough. In the last episode we made our way through most of this tower, and now we're going to take on the Marowak that's waiting for us at the end of this. So head over to the staircase and be gone, intruders. We start the Marowak fight, and this Marowak's a bit interesting because it's a spirit and technically not really alive. So you can't catch this Marowak, you do have to defeat it or run from it. It's level 30, not too much of a trouble. It is a bit stronger than everything else we've faced in the tower so far though. And with that we take it out. Not too much of an issue there. And I do recommend that you heal up before heading up the stairs. The ghost was a restless spirit of Cubone's mother. The mother's spirit was calmed. It departed to the afterlife. And up the stairs, we have a bunch of Team Rocket grunts, because Team Rocket has taken over this tower, if you do remember. And I'm going to switch to Jolteon, and we can start taking on these guns. They're all required, you do have to fight them. And lucky for us, there's only 3 of these grunts, and they'll all leave after you fight them. And we can see that Mr. Fuji is at the end. And last trainer here. And now that we've cleared out Team Rocket, we can head up and talk to Mr. Fuji. Hey, you came to see me? Thank you, but I came here on my own free will. I came to calm the spirit of Cubone's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has finally left us. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon House, at the foot of this tower. And he's going to teleport you out, and you can talk to him in his house. Your Pokedex quest is one that requires strong dedication. Without deep love for Pokemon, your quest may fail. I'm not sure if this will help you, but I'd like you to have it. And he'll give you the Poke Flute, and this allows you to wake up the 2 Snorlax that are blocking you the route and let us progress. Try using it on Pokemon that are sleeping obstacles. And really quickly, before we do head on to our next adventure, I'm going to head back into the tower. And we're going to head back up to the 7th floor, and I'm going to quickly cut to when I get there. Now that we're back up to the 7th floor, if you go over to right here and use your item finder, you'll be able to dig up a Soothe Bell that's in this location. But I don't have the item finder, so I can't actually do that. But that's good just if you do have it. And I'm going to escape rope out of here so I don't have to walk back down. And we can head over to Route 12. And Route 12 is also known as the Silence Bridge, or Silence Bridge. And we can head up in the gate real quick and talk to this trainer. And she'll talk about having ashes in the Pokemon Tower and give you TM27, which is Return. Teach it to any Pokemon that loves you, and it'll do more damage. And on this route, there are 8 different trainers. In the water, you can use an old rod to get Magikarp. With a good rod, you can get Magikarp, Horsey, and Krabby. And with a super rod, you can get Horsey, Krabby, and Gyarados. As well as with a super rod, if you're playing Fire Red, you'll find Psyduck, and Leaf Green, you'll find Slowpoke. If you're surfing, you'll find Tentacool. And I failed at sneaking by him. Now on this island that you need Surf to get is TM48 Skill Swap, but we don't have Surf yet, so we can't get that. And there's a required battle coming up, so let's just... Oh, actually he's a spinner. We can probably get by him. I should note that Route 12 leads back towards where Vermilion City is, and we're going to be continuing on to Fuchsia City, and there's two ways to get there. You can keep going south on Route 12, like we're going to do in this episode, and that's sort of the easier but longer way to get there. If we head west on Celadon City, we'll also find that there's a Snorlax there as well, and that's a shorter, quicker bike path, but a bunch of harder trainers. I'm not sure why I talked to these people. I kind of forgot they were a battle. So beat them, and then we can head on to the Snorlax here, and I'm not gonna catch the Snorlax. There's only 2 of them in the game, so if you do want to complete your Pokedex, you have 2 chances to get it. But I will not be adding Snorlax to my team, so there's no need for me to catch it. And the Snorlaxes are gonna be a level 30. I guess I'll show the first one here. Violet lived. They do have rest, and I'm pretty sure they are holding a Chesto Berry as well, so if you're not able to kill it in just under a few turns, it could cause a bit of a struggle. Gotta get level 32 here. And the Snorlax is gonna calm down, give a yawn, and return to the mountains. And again, if you have the item finder, under the Snorlax will be leftovers, and or under both Snorlax, so all you have to do is just use your item finder and you'll be able to dig it up. And this brings us all the way back to Vermilion City. I recommend taking this time to go heal, just so you don't have to burn any potions from fighting the trainers. And I'm just going to do that really quickly. Now that you healed up your Pokemon, we can continue on. And we can come in this house, out in the middle of nowhere. And this will be another fishing guru. He's the younger brother of the fishing guru. And tell him that you like to fish and he'll give you a super rod. And it's actually weird, you get the old rod and then the super rod, and then you get the good rod last. If you come back and show him a record-breaking Magikarp based on weight, he'll give you a net ball. It's not honestly worth the time doing, but if you want to do it, you can. Over here we have a trainer, and you have to cut this bush down to get to it. And there's an item there. I'm searching for a moonstone. Have you found one? And here you can get an iron. So continuing on, there's another fish area in here, which I'm going to try and get around. And we can cut this bush down here. And in this grass you can find Pidgey and Venonat. If you're playing Fire Red, you'll find Oddish and Gloom. And if you're playing Leaf Green, you'll find Bellsprout and Weeping Bell. Now in this grass, there's actually no items in this grass, so we can continue on. But if you do want to catch a Pokemon, there's where you get to do it. I found a Carbos in the cave once, while I was spelunking. Anyways, continue on. How does he... My bird Pokemon want to battle with you. Primate's getting a bit strong now, so I'm going to switch him off for a bit. Run past this Picnicker, and if we head over here, we can grab a Peepee-Up. And that's the only item on this route. We are on Route 13 now. There's 10 total trainers. If we come up here and cut this tree down, and we have some grass here. And in this grass, if you're playing Fire Red, you can find Oddish and Gloom, and if you're playing Leaf Green, you can find Bellsprout and Weeping Bell, as well as Venonat, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, and Ditto. I always go with bird Pokemon. I've dedicated myself to them. I can't believe I got back-to-back crit in that fight. And I'm pretty sure there's no way of actually making it through this fence maze without running into a trainer. I guess I chose the wrong trainer to fight. Oh, it went the wrong way completely. It was completely unnecessary. What are you looking at? It's really just not Charmeleon's day. Wow. Remind myself to buy more antidotes, especially before next gym. So head out of the fence maze. Going to ignore these two trainers. And we are on Route 14 now. There's 11 trainers in total. In this grass over here, just so I don't have to go walking it, you can cut down that tree and you can find Venonat, Ditto, Pidgey, and Pidgeotto if you're playing Fire Red, Oddish and Gloom, and Bellsprout and Weeping Bell if you're playing Leaf Green. If we head down to the bottom of the route right here, that's actually unbelievable. On the bright side at least, I've gotten a lot of burns with my embers. Anyways, here you can pick up a Pinap Berry. And the levels are starting to catch up with my team a little bit, so I might have to do some grinding after this episode. And on this path here, we have Route 15. There's an upper and lower path. There's 11 trainers in total. In the grass you can find Venonat, Ditto, Pidgey, and Pidgeotto. And you can also, if you're playing Fire Red, find Oddish and Gloom, and Bellsprout and Weeping Bell and Leaf Green. And there is really no reason to take the bottom path until the end, so you might as well just take the top. So head past these trainers. These are a fun fight if you do want to fight them. I'm not even sprinting. That fight probably could have gone terrible. Level 33 Clefairy with Cosmic Power, Defense Curl, and Minimize. At the end of this top route though, we can get TM18 Rain Dance. And we can just hop down the ledge and into the gate. Now if we come upstairs in this gate, we have another one of Professor Oak's aids. And he's going to tell us that if you've caught 50 species, he'll give us an EXP share. And like always, I don't have that many species of Pokemon, but I do recommend actually picking that up if you're close to 50. The item finder, the amulet coin, and the EXP share are all very good to get. And we can enter Fuchsia City. And you can't actually enter this area from the right side, so we have to walk all the way around. And we're gonna head into the Pokemon Center to heal our Pokemon. And that's also going to be the end of this episode. If you liked the video, comment on the video, subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to see more videos similar to this one. And I'll see you in the next part where we explore the rest of Fuchsia City.